Hi everyone, my name is Mariana and I am here today with Mudita. She is a SCAD student who is working on her final thesis project. Can you tell us a little bit of what it's about?
So my project is mainly directed towards grads and undergrads who have been diagnosed with epilepsy, and it's about their academic experience and how through this project I can help them with their cognitive issues in their classroom, which is about mainly understanding, retaining, and then applying those learnings in their academic work.
That's amazing. And can you tell us a little bit about how epilepsy has affected your daily and educational life?
So for me, epilepsy and the seizures and the medications, they all affect different people in different ways. And for me, it has really affected my memory, I would say. So even though here at SCAD, let's talk about SCAD, there are a lot of readings because you are also a design management student. We have a lot of readings.
Yes.
And even though the readings are very interesting and they all really make sense to me, after a point I just don't know what I read. Okay, I don't remember what I read. So it's very hard for me to actually apply that knowledge in my assignments and my projects. So it's sort of like, even though I have gained this knowledge, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm just still applying whatever old learnings I have. So technically I feel like I'm not growing. But even though I do understand things. So.
I do want to ask you, what have you noticed? Like, is there some kind of trend or some kind of issue that people with epilepsy have faced while networking and during their jobs?
There are a lot of side effects, like I mentioned. So there's stress, there's forgetfulness, there's just a lot of depression that can be caused. Fatigue. So sometimes people may just not show up, may not know why they are there, just zone out completely. So there are a lot of different things that can happen. For me, I don't have much of a career side right now. I have experience working from home for 1 year, but that was during the lockdown. So there wasn't much exposure for me that way when it comes to networking. But I have read a lot about how people just don't connect with others, even though we require to be seen as individuals, and there are just some things that make you stand out.
I do want to ask, now that you mentioned remote work, do you feel like it was better for people with epilepsy or just general neurodiversity to work from home, or would you prefer to work in person?
Personally, I would prefer to work in person because I would like to push those boundaries and actually get used to the environment, get used to networking. Because me, again, personally, I'm someone who likes to get at it, go at it, fight it, instead of find a blanket to sort of just cover myself under. Okay, so yeah, I would like to fight the issues.
We love a brave woman. We love it. So in my app, there's going to be some there's going to be like chances for people depending on their neurodiversity to receive counseling for networking, for reaching out to professionals. And what exactly would you need like in a counseling service?
For me, I think I would, if I knew that there was awareness, if people knew this thing exists, people, I think, I wouldn't say counseling, but everyone on the team should know that such conditions exist and how one is to act around certain people. That is one thing, and I think that automatically will raise your confidence to a certain extent.
Yes.
You don't have to sort of hide yourself or try to convince others that you are something else.
Amazing. Yeah, definitely education is the solution for sure. So let me see. One more thing I want to ask, since my company is going to be focusing on networking without talking about work, would you prefer to actually talk about fun things like hobbies and interests instead of just work with other professionals?
Yeah, I think we have a life outside of work, right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, this is something we carry everywhere, not just to our work environment. So, yeah, I think totally hobbies and just fun, learning new skills and just networking outside of your network would really be beneficial.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for participating today.
Thanks.
You all have a good day. Bye bye.